Hey, I'm Kev. Welcome back to WRC 10 and 50th anniversary mode. As last time out, we headed to Argentina in Carlos Sainz's last rally in 2004. But now we move to the current World Rally Cars era, or previous World Rally Cars era, I guess now. And the Volkswagen Polo, which I don't think we actually driven, have we? We have not. So we've got a fantastic picture there of the Imata Latvia as we head into Rally Mexico and venturing fourth. Volkswagen entered the WRC as a manufacturer in 2013. In their first season, the car may accomplish the feat of winning the manufacturer's title and the driver's title with OJ, as it would in every season it was around. In the 2016 season, Volkswagen was counting on its drivers, including the Imata Latvia, to add a fourth title to its free WRC manufacturer's title already won. There's a Matti Latvia with lots of hair. Jesus. Alongside Mikola and Teller as we head to Mina Luna. 4 kilometers of greatness. Here we go then. Rally Mexico. Just 5 years ago. Rally we do miss as well. And a stage I miss as well. Mina Luna, loved this stage. With your favourite from Mexico. It's got 3 minutes 25.838 to beat. What a short blast this is. It's got 315 horsepower, so exactly the same as we had in the Citroens. 1200 kilograms, though, slightly lighter. And slightly less torque, actually, it looks like.
4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 40 flat left.
Oh, yeah, this is a big interior.
Medium. Into left 3, opens into crest. Left 3 short, cut into caution. Left 3 short, cut, tightens 40. Left
Where's
4
the cut?
Right 4.
What do you want me to cut into?
And left 3 tightens over crest. Keep into right 4.
Not a freaking minor.
Into right 1. Into left 3 tightens.
Oh. The use of the telegraph bolt.
Into right 3 short 40.
We're a bit rusty around here, okay?
Left 3 don't cut.
But it's nice seeing some of these older
Into right 4,
stages
don't
back.
cut, 40.
This November update with Germany and Argentina
Chicane right short 40. Left 1 short into right
as well.
1.
Makes you realise how much I missed these
And
rallies.
left 5 short 30.
The Special Chocolate as well with Mexico.
Right 4 tightens 3 narrows don't cut.
What an epic
30.
stage that was.
Caution, right 3 30. Right 5 hard brake for acute hairpin left 30. Left 5 tightens, hard brake for hairpin right, cut at junction. And right 5 hard brake for acute hairpin left, don't cut.
So having to concentrate here. This is like twisty, this stage.
Left 5
Because we always seem to
brake
do
for right
well in the
3
first half of this stage, but it's always the
And
second
left
half where
5
we
brake for square right,
slow
30.
down quite a bit.
Left 4 short, narrows into right 5 long. And left 5, 70. Left 3 narrows off camber, 40. Hey! Right 5 into left 6, brake over crest, 30.
What are you saying hey for? That was like
Into left
inch
5 short,
perfect.
into right 2, don't cut, 40.
That's not.
Left 4 tightens 3, tree out into kinks over crest. Hold on.
Well, this car is planted even when you're pounding it against the rocks. I was
Into right 4 over crest and left 3.
immense amount of grip.
And right 5 into left 3 over bump.
You know, you feel you
Right
like you
3
don't have that
tightens, long, 70.
error that you have on the modern day cars.
Brake for acute hairpin left. And
Just
flat left
mechanical
into
grip
right
in
5.
this thing.
And left 4 into canyon. Into right 3 median. Brake tightens square right don't cut 30. And left 6 tightens 5. Into right 4 and right 3 tightens.
It's near the
don't
end.
cut for finish.
Oh yeah, this is a crazy finish. No rally car stuck in the end zone though. Basically behind the end of the stage. As he smashed your jet to obviously beat teammate OJ. With Osberg in the Ford Fiesta ahead of Sordo's Hyundai. And Padden and then Tanak Ford Fiesta as well. That's a nice short blast, as in 2016, no matter that Phil won the Rally Mexico and helped Volkswagen win their 4th WRC manufacturer's title, with teammate Ogier winning his 4th crown before he win 2 with Ford and of course 2 with Toyota now. And for Latvia, I'm not sure if it's a disappointing career. He's the most experienced rally driver of all time, with over 200 starts, but 18 victories, finished runner-up a few times behind Loeb and Ogier. But considering he was like the youngest rally winner at 22 years of age at Rally Sweden in 2008, before Kalle Rovanperä broke that record by a couple of years this year, he never quite maybe achieved what he wanted after that, because he came in as very rough, a bit like McRae, rough but speedy. And when he stepped up to the Ford effort, yeah, he won, but he still had those rough edges. Despite finishing run up in 2010, when he's like in his mid-20s, he's still a bit rough, still a bit inconsistent. By the time Volkswagen came along in 2013 and had his big chance alongside Ogier, eventually Mikkelsen, challenge for the crown, he got very close in, I think it was like 2014. Now he got very close to Ogier. If I'm looking at my stats right, yeah. That year I was really hoping he could challenge Ogier, but Ogier's consistent, and he was a bit further back in 2015, and in 2016, he might have won in Mexico, but the rest of the season was so up and down. It was ridiculous. And his last real chance of winning the title was in 2017 with the new Toyota effort, the new era. Now, they won in Sweden in their second rally. In the first half of the season, they were there. And then it fell apart in the second half of the season with like mechanical issues mostly. And then in 2018, Ott Tanak, after a great year in 2017 alongside Ogier at Ford, he came along and just blew Latvia away in 2018 in the Toyota with just his raw speed. He was just winning rallies. Didn't win the title in 2018, but Latvia was now 4th in the standings. He won his final rally in Australia in 2018 in the finale. And then in 2019, Tanak won the championship, and Latvia's kind of lack of consistency now with, his speed not being quite there, meant he was, down in 7th in the standings. But even behind Chris Meek, his final full-time season as well for the Brit, with Toyota as well. And yeah, he only got a couple of podiums in Finland and Germany, and that was basically the end of that for the driver. He had an outing in Sweden in 2020 in kind of his own effort. There were meant to be more rallies, but of course then COVID-19 hit and that shortened the calendar and got rid of those opportunities. But it did mean you've got that for the team principal now at Toyota in 2021, taking over from Tommi Mäkinen, and of course had a very successful season, grabbing the double with the manufacturer's crown and the driver's championship with Ogier. And he said he's learned about why he wasn't able to grab a crown, why he wasn't able to take a crown from Ogier or Loeb. And he didn't say why, he didn't say what it was, but looking throughout his career, I would say it's just hammering out the results, even when the car wasn't quite there. That's something that's Ogier's perfected, that Loeb perfected, grabbing a top 5, a podium when you're not quite there at the top, but you're grinding out the results. That's something that Phil couldn't do in his career. He got very close on some seasons. You don't finish runner-up in the season without being, some, kind of consistency there. But you might have had the pace. You just didn't quite have, that it factor to match Ogier and Loeb. But fantastic driver in his own right. One of the quickest of all time on his day, no doubt. But might be heading towards an even more successful career as a team principal. So he's already won a championship as well as team principal. He's already done better in his first season alone as a team principal. So yeah, very much looking forward to the new era with Latvia in the Toyota corner leading the way. But I hope you enjoyed 50th anniversary mode. It's a bit up and down, my experience, my enjoyment of it. Like this, It's got some good events. I just wish there were more events for, say, Group B and Group A. I mean, these are basically just Toyota events. We've got one here for the Lancia, but it's basically a carryover, it feels like, from the Group B with that car. But yeah, I wish there was more in these here, in Group A and Group B. I mean, we've got Group A and there's no Subaru event, no other Lancia event. I would have liked to see more Lancia events. And then good in the World Rally Car here in the end, even though I said this Subaru Imposter I'm not a big fan of, but Citroen's was alright. Even though it's a bit weird having it here in the World Rally Cars here when we've got current World Rally Cars. We've got the Rally Argentina event, which came after Rally Sweden. What do you do? I don't know. Maybe we could have taken 1 or 2 events out from here and then put more in, one or two more in Group A and Group B, I think. That would have been nice. I quite like these early events though. You know, you've got a good mixture of cars, like the Alpine, the Stratos, the Fiat Abarth, the Audi, and then the Ford Escort. Like 5 very distinct cars, which is fantastic. And then it kind of goes downhill a bit in Group B. Like we got the Lancia, and then we got the Audi again, but not a big fan of the Peugeot, unfortunately. And then, yeah, Group A, I like the Celica. Celica's alright. Most featured car as well. 25 events. We've got 3 of them here with the Celica. Again, I don't understand why there's not an event with the Corolla. And the Lancia was decent from what I remember. Mitsubishi is out of this world. DLC powers. And yeah, I think we know what I think of the Subaru. The Citroen's alright though. And then the Ford, which is still a bit meh. Citroen was alright. And I didn't mind the Polo as well. It's weird interior though. You see how big it is? Like the interior. Compared to what we were just driving. What was it? The Citroen. And the Toyotas. Like huge interior for some reason. I didn't know that feels like 8 foot tall. Very weird. And then... yeah, these were okay. For the Citroen, very difficult to drive, but good fun. And then, yeah, Toyota. Always fun driving a Toyota, it seems like, in these. But I hope you enjoyed 50th anniversary mode. I'd like to see it maybe revisited. Maybe do new events. The last game in KT Racing next year. That'd be nice to see. And as I said, I would love to see just all these old rallies back, because it was such good fun going around Argentina, Germany, and Mexico there. I'd love to see these old rallies back. Tour de course as well. Don't need to worry about World's Rally GB. We can leave that out. But like, but even like older stages for Finland and Portugal, some of those older stages would be great to have back as well for the next game. Just go all out, KT Races. Your last game. Just go all out. Give us all the rallies. We can make our own custom calendars and stuff. It would be fantastic. But I'll be back with more WRC 10 career mode as we try to become the 9th best driver in the world, and we are on target to do it in a very unconvincing campaign in our privateer Hyundai. Hopefully we can get some decent offers though for next season as we're approaching the business end of the calendar year. Only a couple rallies left. And we're back with more WRC 10 content as well. We've got some clubs to check out and multiplayer and co-driver mode, and there's esports coming as well in January to check out. So if you want to see how rubbish I am, wait for that. But sign up for watching all, and I will see you next time.